Oh God. Guys, have you ever been in a situation where, there's this particular friend or this particular person in your clique is always negative? Like, this person is always very pessimistic. This person does not see the positivity in virtually anything and everything. Like when, for example, a friend comes in and says, and every other person says, oh my God, you've lost so much weight. This particular person would say, hey, yeah, but your tummy, you need to work on your tummy. Hey. Or if every other person says, oh, beautiful weather, this person says, but it's too sunny. Have you ever been around such people? Or are you that kind of a person yourself? If you are, the name for you is Debbie Downer. So, the topic of today is Debbie Downers. Yes, those people that are always very pessimistic, always negative. Anything they tell them, their response will come or stem from a negative perspective, no matter what it is. Even if a delicious meal is served, they will definitely have something negative to say. If they don't have anything negative to say, they might say, it's all right. Then they hardly say, oh yeah, this is right. They will definitely say, it's all right. That is if that thing is perfect. Then woe betide you if that thing has some flaws. They would actually project it well, because the only thing they can see is just negative. That's who they are. Have you ever come in contact with anybody like that? If you have, they are called Debbie Downers. And as against lashing out on them each time they do that, there are steps and things you need to actually know or take to be able to protect your boundary, your sanity, and still build a good relationship with them if you can. Number one, imagine and believe that they might actually be depressed. Yes, we have high-functioning depressed people that still do what they're supposed to do, but they are not happy. Most people that are Debbie Downers, I tell you, are depressed. They have personal issues they are dealing with that they might not even know is weighing them down. They might not even know is making them always negative. I bet you some of these people don't know that the energy they carry is negative. Yes. So a first way you can deal with these Debbie Downers is to understand that there is a backstory to their negativity, which means they probably are depressed or they have personal issues they are dealing with. So it's making them bitter. They are in their space in their life where they are bitter. They are not happy. They are going through a lot. So what you got to do is to first of all understand, empathize. That empathy and understanding would give you more room and grace to tolerate and to help them. And to do number two, which is what? Talk to them. Ask them, are you okay? Are you all right? Is everything all right? When you do this, of course with the right energy, with the right vibe, they could open up a little bit. And when they do, don't judge them. Listen. Show empathy. Show understanding. People are going through a lot, though. I bet you people are dealing with a lot. At least when they talk to you and confide, you would now understand, okay, wait a minute. First of all, I'm not crazy to actually know that these people are always negative. And second of all, I can understand why their responses to everything is always coming from a negative place, because they are dealing with a lot. And when you've asked them and they open up, then you can advise. But if they don't open up, that will lead us number three. Carry your slippers and distance yourself from them. It's not everybody you can help. Oh. Some people will drag you in when you're trying to save them. You have to first of all be selfish in life. You know, I say that a lot. I have a YouTube link, I'll link here, about selfishness. See, selfishness is not bad though. Sometimes what you need to do is to think of you first. Most times, what am I saying sometimes? Most times, think of you first. When you think of you first, you can actually be enough to help the next person. So if you think that this particular Debbie Downer is too much for you, that you can't handle, step out a little bit. Distance yourself from this person a little bit. Love from afar. But you're not able to help them. So don't lose yourself in the cause, and then we'll not be suffering from two people that are now Debbie Downers. Because what can happen is that if you're not able to help them, they will rope you in, and before you know it, you've become a Debbie Downer yourself. So if you know you're not equipped enough to help them, distance a little bit and then love from afar. Then that would also lead us to number 4, which is pray for them. You see, prayers, when we say prayers, we don't mean go to church, fast, do kabash, pray midnight. No, just a simple prayer. Lord, please help my friend no matter whatever she's going through. Lord, help my friend no matter what she's going through. Lord, please speak to this lady. Lord, please come to the help of this man. Just prayers like that goes a long way. Jesus hears them. He does. Pray for your Debbie Downer friends. They need that prayer. And from that prayer to take us to number 5. You know what number 5 is? Advise them for therapy. Oh, I don't finish. Therapy. You see, in this country, all of us need therapists, so even me. The traffic alone in Lagos. When you come back from that traffic, you need therapy before you go to bed. This country is hard. Life is hard. We all are dealing with one issue or the other. We need help. So when you know that your problems are too much and you can't think straight, and you're now the pessimistic person in the clique, my dear, go to therapy. It's not everything that kabashing. No, sometimes you go talk to someone, a neutral person that doesn't know you. Just talk. From talking, you will find your answers. From talking, you will get solutions. From talking, your problems will be bare like this. You will not begin to look deep. You know what therapy does? It mirrors you. It's like a movie. It shows you who you are. You're like, what? Have I been this bad? What? Is this really how I've been coming off? What? Is this the energy I carry? And then when you've already seen those, it will now give you that vulnerable openness for you to begin to say, what can I do about this? That's it. That's it. So, dear Debbie Downers, listen to all these things I say and see where you fit it. You can actually go for therapy, or you can even pray for yourself. One thing that, okay, because you just says that you should pray for, now is the people that will pray for you. You can pray for yourself. If a lot of people have said to you, why are you always negative? Why is your answers always negative? Why are you always, then that means you're a Debbie Downer. What you need to do is kneel down and say, God, help me. I don't know what it is that is wrong with me. I'm being negative lately. God, help me. And he will help you. Okay? So, guys, have you been around Debbie Downers? Are you one yourself? Or were you one yourself? If you've changed, how come? What led to you changing? What instigated the change? If you've been around Debbie Downers, what did they do? How did you handle it? Did they change? Were you able to positively influence them? Tell me, let's talk. I always like us to comment and exchange so that, we can actually learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay? Remember, guys, to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, guys, remember to always, always, always hang in there, for the very best is next. Ciao! Mwah.